Well, hey there, Tamers. Welcome back. You're at Peter City Gym, and we're going to go ahead and carry on with our playthrough of Digimon Story Cybersleuth today. How y'all doing? Hope you had a fantastic couple days. So, as I explained in the last episode, I did a bunch of recordings, and there was an audio issue, and so I'm redubbing this stuff. So hopefully that doesn't bug you guys too much. Sorry if so. This is the team. We're going to go ahead and use some healing items here, make sure that everybody's nice and healed up. So everybody except for our starter, which is terriermon, or Nyaromon right now, is named after a Pokemon, because this is, after all, a Pokemon channel. I have gone the wrong way. So, at this time, we are gonna head over to the K Cafe. This is a relatively important place for the story in a lot of different spots. We wind up coming here a lot, but right now we're buying coffee beans. Welcome! Welcome, please come in. Take any open seat. So you're Miss Karimi's assistant? She hired an assistant? Wow, so you get to bask in her radiant beauty to your heart's content whenever you want, huh? I'm so jealous, it's outrageous. Truly, truly outrageous. Calm down, Jim and the holograms. Boss? Yes, what is it? You don't look at me like that, do you? What? Oh, you creep, you total perv. I quit right here and now. What? What? And I'm taking full payment for this month's salary. Plus, I'll be billing you for 20 months of leering. You're paying me psychological damages. Oh, our customer, you wanted some coffee beans, right? These are the coffee beans Ms. Kyoko always buys. Here you are. Obtained the select coffee beans. Hang on, Sachan. Quitting out of the blue like that kind of puts me in a bind. Does it now? Well then, shall we negotiate, boss? Negotiate? For what? For what? Why, my hourly rate, of course. If you're gonna play stupid, I'll sue. We're talking a harassment lawsuit here. Yikes. They make quite the pair. I don't know about that. Be that as it may, I've got the beans Kyoko asked for. Thank you very much. Come back anytime. That should be enough saying hi. Let's get back to the office. So, the quest was to basically say hi to all of the shopkeepers in... Wrong way. I don't know what I'm doing here. There we go. Say hi to all of the shopkeepers in the mall, Nakano, which is where we are based, and buy some coffee beans for our new boss, Kyoko Karimi. So, that is what we did. Alright, we can go ahead and claim that this has been done. We'll get some Cybersleuth points. And a little cutscene. It seems you've made your rounds. They're quite a bunch of characters, but that's what it takes to live in Nakano. Next, I'm gonna have you hit the streets. I want to see how well your digital self can blend in the real world, the final stage of your testing. Go around Shinjuku asking questions. You might find yourself the topic of rumors. People saw you looking like that after all. While you're doing that, I'll clean up my affairs. I've got to make a report on my investigation to Detective Matayoshi. And I forgot one important thing. It's about your mother. It was a blessing in disguise that your parents were working abroad for so long. They were going to come back when they heard you were sick, but I told them you were released from the hospital at the last minute. You should contact them and reassure them that you're okay. And we can do that via the Digiline, at least with our mom. I called my mother. She's very busy with work. Now I'm worried about her. How are your parents doing? It seems like there are no problems. It's good that you put them at ease. They'll probably call again. I'll leave your parents to you. Handle them well. That's your duty as their child. Speaking of duty, it calls. Head to Shinjuku. Alright, so no new quests that we can take on. We do have a new Digiline message there. Savage Emperor is correct, you're amazing. Yatamon at the farm is max level. So, here we go. Jimmy Ken's new song brings me to tears. Give it a listen, you'll love it. If you recommend it that much, I'll give it a try. I know you plan to come over this weekend, but stay home and rest, okay? That's Yukino, that's our mom. I'm feeling great, I can come over anytime. So they're little pre-programmed answers. You don't get to do a huge amount with it, but, you know, it's kind of important for building bonds with your Digimon and stuff like that. And some of the questions that you get asked are kind of funny. Let's go ahead and head to the Digilab, do some evolving and de-evolving, and get our team up to par. So I think I mentioned it plenty of times before, but digivolving and de-digivolving is a really important part of this game because you have to essentially, there we go, we can bring it all back to terriermon there, you increase their ABL stat, which essentially is their ability stat, and it allows you to do new and different things with them. We will digivolve Dugong to Gomamon here. Growlithe. Now, we're going to take this a slightly different direction. Gabumon is the one that we usually see, but there is a variant to Gabumon that we have access to in this version of the game. And it's one that I think is actually a lot cooler. Black Gabumon. Still named Growlithe. So you'll notice that its max level now is 22 versus I think it was 13 before. And then Charmander, we could always take it the regular Agumon route, which is, honestly, Agumon is like one of my favorite Digimon, Guilmon is one of my favorite Digimon, but there's one that's actually quite a bit more interesting in my opinion, and we're going to go ahead and take it that way. Toy Agumon. Look at this thing, it's made of Legos. It's so cute. I love it. I love it so much. It's one of my favorites. I remember seeing them. Oh, we exceeded party memory. So that's one thing. So we have 20 memory. You gain more as you go throughout the game, especially going through the story. There are items that you can get to increase your party memory. We'll go ahead and move Dugong to the farm island. I remember seeing them for the first time, I think, in, I want to say, Season 6 of Digimon, Digimon Fusion. And just, there's a bunch of them there, and I was just like, oh my gosh, they're so cute. Okay, Lunamon is another one that we can get. Very nice. It's like a little rabbit, almost like a Nudibranch kind of a dealie. So we can't get Biyomon yet for Pidgey, which is fine. Alright. I think that's all the messing around that we wind up doing on the farm islands here, and with Digivolution. Now there is a way that we could take it. We could go Elecmon, but we're not going to do that. It's our only high-level Digimon at this point, so it's actually better that we just get moving. Oh, well, actually, de-digivolve Gomamon back to Bukamon, so that its ABL stat goes up. The same thing with Lunamon, I believe. Yeah, we'll take it back to Nyaromon. Cute little yellow critter. I think this one can evolve into Sukamon, and then it becomes Gatomon. Alright, let's go. So we gotta go out to Shinjuku. So once we leave Nakano, we get access to the map and a list of different places that we can go, and as we progress the story, more of that happens. So we got Nakano Central Hospital and Shinjuku. We get to see a very pretty area. That's Arata, or Blue Box as he calls himself online. And there's a couple of our friends from school. So first of all, let's talk to Arata. Jim, you're alright. But me? I'm fine as well, as you can see. If anyone was going to be looking for trouble, I'm guessing it'd be Nokia. You can either peg her for a chicken or a toughie, but she gets what's coming to her. But still, that monster. That's the first time I've seen it. I'd heard rumors, of course, of some nasty program playing on data, but then I asked the admins about it, and they insisted they knew nothing. Don't you think that's a little strange? The admins should have noticed something like that. Something bothers me about all this. I have half a mind to look into things properly. At the very least, this doesn't seem to be an official event or some prank by a third-rate hacker either. Huh? You say I'm a hacker too? Well, what can I say about that? It is what it is. Oh, and I've got an appointment to keep. I gotta be off. I'll see you later. Bye. And then we can run around here. There's different things that we can do, different people that we can talk to. We got some Digiline messages, though. Japanese hospitals are better equipped to see you right away. They're great. Yeah, that's true. Japanese hospitals are pretty great, from what I understand. Not that I've ever been to one. I'd love to go to Japan one day. Mostly for the food, if I'm being honest, because Japanese food is just always so good. I don't think I've ever had a meal at a Japanese restaurant and been like, wow, that was awful. So we can run all the way over here. Can't go any further. Honey, can we stop by the bookshop? I want to get a new cookbook so I can finally make you something nice. Everything you make is delicious, love. You don't need to make anything new. Ah, man. That's, the Shinjuku Underground is just down those stairs. We can't go there yet, though. I love cooking for my wife, for my family. It's a great feeling. Out of the way, policeman. I'm gonna buy me a new fit. We got a bunch of different t-shirts that you can get. Like I showed you before, we changed into the school uniform, which was kind of cool. But there's a lot of different ones that we can get. We can't afford any of the cool Digimon shirts just yet, but we can get some of these guys. And I go with the Japan Animals shirt. Basketball, football, Japan Tea Blossoms, Japan Tea Animals, that one there. It's a bummer that you don't get to see them before you can buy it, though. I think that would have been nicer if it was more like the Pokemon games where you get to see yourself wearing it before you spend the money. And then we have the option to sell some stuff. I don't think I really have a lot to sell except for these battle items, which, again, very much like when I'm playing Pokemon, I don't tend to use these. These are all equipment. You attach them to your Digimon, and they come in useful when, you know, the status of affliction that it's trying to block is a thing. But, never mind that right now. We can change into our t-shirt when we get back to the detective agency. For the moment, I gotta figure out exactly who I'm supposed to be talking to. And here they are. Huh? 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 What are you doing around here? I thought you went to your mom's place. It was overseas. God, what country was it? Hey, Sakura, where was it again? What? Oh, yeah. Gunma? Ah, that's totes wrong. That's not a foreign country. It's a part of Japan. Yeah, right. Dang, she's been like this a lot lately. She's all into Jimikin, it seems. First of all, it's Jimikin this and Jimikin that, 24/7, but now it's this. She stays at home, watching his videos all day long. I'm getting kind of worried, you know? But anyhow, you, what are you doing here instead of being overseas? A Cybersleuth? What the heck is that? That sounds mad sick. Cybersleuth. Did you hear that, Sakura? Jim's a Cybersleuth. Hey, I'm talking to you. She has no interest. Mumble, mumble. Ugh. I thought I could get through to her, but she punched him in the gut. But have you heard of Jimikin? Only from Nokia. It's a band, a rock group. Jimmy's all super duper hot right now, but I legit don't get why. Well, the songs aren't half bad sometimes. So you're a Cybersleuth and you can skip school whenever you want now. We had a farewell party. I cried for you, for reals. But I guess we still get to see each other after all, right, Sakura? Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Guess everything worked out. Time to report back. Okay, let's get back to the detective agency. Sprinting around the area here, right through the crosswalk in a very illegal fashion. Okay, back to Nakano. Let's go. The folks who saw you earlier didn't seem to make much of a big deal about it. If that's so, you'll be fine walking the streets. Nice. By the way, not to change the subject, but I've rated a new Eden account for you. Your existing account isn't being recognized properly on the Eden network. As a result, you can't log in normally. You can invade a service using a connection jump, but with an invalid account, you won't be able to do much. That would hinder your work, so from now on, log in with the new account that I got for you. Well, it's almost time. Time for what? Do you have an appointment? Is it snack time? I see, you're looking forward to my coffee. I hate to make you wait for it, but let's have our coffee break later. It's time for work, dear assistant. Is this the Karimi Detective Agency? Right on time. She seems like she'll be an excellent client. Welcome to the Karimi Detective Agency. Come on in. Thank you. Bum bum bum. We know her. It's you. What's this? You two know each other? I wouldn't put it that way. Well, regardless, you are Yuko Yamashina, my new client. Yes, I'm Yuko Yamashina. Let me inquire then into the details of the case. Please be seated on that sofa there. All right. My father has disappeared. Disappeared? He's gone missing. Yes, that is the definition of disappeared. I'd like to ask a detective to seek out and find my missing father, Makoto Yamashina. Do you have any info on your father? Yes, the basic information is all here. I'll send you the data. But the only possible clue I have would be the Eden account info he used. When you query the account info, it says it's still currently active, but there's no response when you call. None whatsoever. Please, find my father. I understand. We'll take the case on. Thank you very much. Well then, let's get started. I'll let you know if there are any developments. Would you mind giving me your contact info? No, that won't be necessary. I'll come by again in a little while. I must be going. Pardon me. I see. Mr. Yamashina's account info checks out. And my conclusion is this. I believe that someone has hacked this account. There are numerous strange points of activity that I can see with the account, and multiple Makoto Yamashinas roaming Eden. It's gotta be the result of an account raid. Everyone's been clamoring about that sort of thing recently. I want you to start by tracking down the active traces of Yamashina's account. Account hacking is sometimes connected to organized crime. Take your investigation to Eden and ask questions. We might get some info on these account raids. You're up, my dear Watson. Proceed to Eden and start asking around. We got the keyword account rating. Alright, let's go ahead and change our t-shirt real quick. Looks pretty cool. I like it. Let's go. And then... no new cases? No new cases. We're stuck on this one for the moment. So we'll go ahead and connect jump. And we should just be able to go directly to Eden, which is where we're supposed to be. We'll try the open space entrance. There we go. We'll go for the entrance first. So we can see some people have these padlocks above their heads that indicates that they have interest in talking about our keyword. But it's kind of difficult to know which one's going to give you any info. Oh, it's terrifying, that account rating stuff. Actually, I don't know much about it. We got this guy up here. What do you want? Guess Zaxxon did that account rating. They're just running wild lately. I don't know where they are, but there's a lot of them. Probably someone who knows about it is in Kowloon. So we got the keyword Zaxxon, which is like a hacker group. I see that there's a shop here. I don't think they have any clothes. So these patches, they allow you to change the alignment of your Digimon, or like the body type. Mostly it's useful for things in the Digifarm. It essentially allows you to do things like if you do it to Searcher, they get more quests and stuff like that. So if we go to Kowloon level 1, we should be able to find NPCs to talk to. But first, the Digilab. Because we have some critters, I believe, on the farm that are max level at this point. There we go. Okay, so actually, this is what I was talking about. So you can actually assign your Digimon jobs and have them do different things. So, for example, training just basically makes them gather XP, though it does wind up reducing their friendliness towards you. Yeah, we'll change Dugong to the leader for no real reason, just to show you that it can be done. We don't have any farm goods right now, but we can watch Nyanamon run around at the speed of sound, looking so cute. And there's Dugong there. So, 30 minutes, and it will basically increase their level, their stats, all that kind of stuff. We don't want to load Digimon because that basically turns them into XP, like as if you were battling them and destroying them. So we'll go ahead and create some new Digimon. We'll pop them on the farm. So cute. Then we can move them to the farm. So Digibank, you got 50 spots. You can put 10 Digimon on each item, or sorry, island, not item. And yeah, they will go up levels, gain stats and stuff like that. You can import different equipment to increase different things if you want to as well, because certain Digivolutions require certain stat spreads too. Alright, and that's going to be it for this episode, guys. I want to thank you so much for joining me today. I really do appreciate it. Looking forward to catching you next time, but till then, take care. Bye!